Child, Thailand just got hit by a massive earthquake, and guess who wasn't with their kids? Laina and King. Have mercy. So a couple days ago, Thailand got hit by a massive earthquake, and Laina and King were in shambles trying to get to their kids because they weren't with them. Only the nanny was. Well, ain't this something? The amount of hate and bashing that they put on Nique for leaving Kaiser with her mom. And not only did they move to Thailand, but they feel so comfortable leaving their little kids with a complete stranger because they're so happy to have a nanny. It's so affordable to get a nanny. And they loving this lifestyle so much. They wasn't even thinking about, in the event of an emergency, what would they do to get to those kids? You have a stranger trying to take two babies down the elevator because y'all two are nowhere to be fucking found. Have mercy. Laina is saying that she had just left the condo. She was going upstairs to the roof to find King. She texted him to see where he was. He didn't text her back, but she decided to still go up to the roof. Meanwhile, King is saying that he had left the condo and went to the grocery store to go and get some stuff for the house. Now, Laina is on the elevator going downstairs because King wasn't on the roof. So now she's on the elevator and she feels like the boats was popping. The elevator was breaking. She gets down to the last floor and walks out of the elevator, and they see everything is shaking. She sees King walk in with the bags and everything is shaking. Everybody is running. And she says that her body just went through some type of shock. And she's just standing there screaming, but our girls are upstairs. So King takes the initiative and runs up the stairs. He makes it to the 6th floor, but he's on the opposite side of their condo door. So even if the nanny went downstairs, he wouldn't have saw her go downstairs. So he goes back downstairs. Once he gets downstairs, he still doesn't see the nanny. He stops for a minute to get some water because he's dehydrated. He goes back upstairs to the 4th floor, and people are pushing him down saying that he cannot go up. Finally, he goes back down to the lobby, and he sees Esther with both of their kids. And Laina just standing there crying, cutting the fuck up, while she watched them both try to run to safety to the lobby. You mean to tell me that this 304 didn't even attempt to get her thick ass up the stairs to try to get the motherfucking kids? Have mercy. The hypocrisy. The way she opens her mouth and always talking about how Nique is not with Kaiser, how Kaiser grandmother is raising him. You mean to tell me that she didn't even attempt to take off running behind her motherfucking kids? She just stood there crying because she didn't know what to do. She didn't know if she should run. She didn't know if she should go. She didn't know nothing. She didn't know shit. But she know how to run her mouth about somebody else's parenting. Oh, okay. Out of nowhere, King decides to pick up the camera out of his pocket and he recording what's going on. Laina's standing up there talking about, well, Ocean doesn't have shoes. Okay, so pick her up. So after everybody then reunited, I'm wondering, why the fuck is the nanny still holding the baby? Laina walking around holding the fucking phone, but she not even holding one of her children. Damn, the woman just saved your children's life. You can at least hold one of them. She gonna say in the video, oh, I did hold Ocean for a little bit, but I can't hold her too long because it's gonna hurt my hernia. I wish this 304 would stop it with that hernia shit. It is not that deep. Card up here. Yes, ma'am. She's trying to make the announcement now that she's about to have this massive surgery about this hernia removal just to cover the fact that she just wants a tummy tuck. Like, girl, just be honest. You're not just getting a hernia removal. You're getting a fucking tummy tuck. Damn. Child, so after the aftermath of this earthquake, Laina talk about she crying, she scared. She texts Kendall from the Sands family, and Kendall tells her that they need to just go to the U.S. Embassy. They don't have their passports and stuff, but that's fine. They'll be able to still get on a plane and get home. Home? Where the hell is home? Because I could have sworn that their home is there in Thailand. They made that very clear. Laina makes it very clear that she lives in Thailand in every fucking video that she does. She makes it very clear that Thailand, to her, is way better than America. She made it very clear that she would never move back to Texas. So where the fuck is home? Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think it's convenient to call the U.S. home when something is convenient for you. But they're not going to leave Thailand. No, they're not going to leave Thailand because they love the lifestyle. This is the happiest that they've been since they've been together because they have a group of people that are eating up the Thailand content and being influenced to try to move to Thailand. And there's another group of people with sense that can see that this was a poor decision making of parents. You didn't research to know that earthquakes can happen in Thailand. You didn't research to know that you have to have a backup plan. You didn't research anything before moving. You just upped and moved because you wanted a new start. You wanted to look like and appear like you have so much motion when you really don't. You wanted a cheaper cost of living. That's the real tea. Laina has the audacity to sit up there crying a river and cutting the hell up and just all emotional talking about, well, I will say we're the perfect duo because I'm a hot mess and he's so calm. Well, bitch, he don't have a choice but to be calm because you didn't even move. He had to go get the kids. You didn't even move. It's only him and the nanny that got those kids to safety. You just stood there. But yet you want to put your mouth on other people's parenting. Keep saying this is God's plan. God did this. Everything happened for a reason. Faith over fear. You know, we're just going to keep living in our faith. This was an example to show you how a disaster can happen and you were struggling to get to your kids that are with you, that are in the same fucking place as you. You was trying your hardest to get to your kids. So imagine being that far away in Thailand and something is going on over there where Kaiser is at. How the fuck is King going to get where his son is at? Let that sink in. Now that she didn't settle down and they've been able to talk about it, she wants to keep saying, oh, I've been through earthquakes already. I've been through earthquakes in Rhode Island. I was living in Japan and I experienced earthquake. Okay, so if you experienced so much earthquake and all this stuff, why the hell were you being dramatic? Why the hell you didn't attempt to go get your girls like it wasn't nothing? You should have been leading the way instead of texting Kendall on what the fuck she was doing. That's their problem. It does not matter where you move at. If you are lame, you are going to remain lame as hell. And another thing, Laina thinks she's slick trying to filter the comments on all her social medias where Nique and Kaiser's name does not appear underneath fake pages, trying to fight for her life in the comments to prove a point. At the end of the day, moving to Thailand was not the best decision for a father to make that has 3 kids. He left one son behind. So now they're about to just keep singing this song. Oh, natural disaster can happen anywhere. Yes, it can happen anywhere. So when you're saying that, think about the fact that it can happen where his son is at too. And King won't be able to just hop on a plane and go see about it. Laina had the nerve to say that the nanny was upstairs texting her, telling her, ma'am, please come. Because she couldn't get on the elevator because she didn't have a key card. Now, what the hell was stopping Laina from hopping on the elevator and going up there to get her kids? What do you mean? Thankfully, somebody else got on the elevator who had a key card. You didn't do shit but just stay there texting the woman while King running all over the damn place to try to get to y'all kids. But you talk so bad about Nique and her parenting. Hell no. So she want to respond on TikTok, talk about, I would never wish this on my worst enemy. I know a lot of people don't like me. No, practice what you preach, ho. Have mercy. If you made it to the end of the video and you're a yapper like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key. That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Ciao, y'all so messy.